Fever charts provide a visual representation of the progress and performance of a project over time. They show the relationship between the percentage of the critical path completed and the buffer consumed. To get started, create your project network and ensure all tasks have been added. The first time you update the project schedule, the project buffers are calculated. If you haven't synced the project to generate projected dates, you can do that now. If you have made substantial updates to the schedule by adding additional tasks, or by changing the dependency logic, and would like to start progress reporting and buffer calculations from scratch, go to the Edit Project Settings and click on the Reset Project Baseline button. This recalculates all buffers as if this were a brand new project. To view the project Fever chart, click on the Fever chart icon on the network editor. You can alternatively click on the Fever chart button from the project dashboard page. You'll be shown a chart. The x-axis of this chart represents the percentage of your project that is complete. It can be the critical path or critical chain. The y-axis shows the percentage of your total buffer that is consumed. The chart is empty as you've not taken any snapshots. Typically, when you create a Fever chart snapshot, a new point is added on the chart, corresponding to how much buffer has been currently consumed, and how much of your project critical path is completed. Let's go ahead and make a few updates to our project. I'm going to set a couple of tasks as completed and also change the remaining duration of the current tasks. Going back to the Fever chart page, let's add a comment to describe the current snapshot. This can be any notes that'll help you describe the key events that preceded this update. Let's pick a snapshot date. Typically, this should be set as today's date. All durations listed on the network editor are remaining durations that a task would need to be completed. If you updated your schedule in the past, you should use that date. Otherwise, this chart may show that you've consumed more buffer than you actually have. Let's fast forward a week, and let's mark more tasks as completed. Continue doing this and make a few updates. Once complete, let's head back to view the project Fever chart, generating a new snapshot. In this example, assume a risk is realized, and a task took much longer than expected. Generating a new snapshot, we can clearly see how the trend line shows the project heading from yellow to the red zone. The progression of your project is then shown on this chart as a simple visual to see how the project is trending. Let's continue to make additional updates to the network based on our progress and take weekly snapshots. If the latest snapshot is in the red zone or trending towards it, some action is needed to bring it back to the green. Identifying an opportunity to carve some work out and parallelize a task, we can make these changes. You can see how this brings the project back into the green zone, and well on track, with close to 50% of the project completed. Say you created a snapshot using some wrong information, a wrong date, or an incorrect progress reported on the network editor. You can use the Edit Fever Chart data to correct that. Click on Delete and confirm to delete any entry you do not want to display. Extending the current trend line towards the right side of the plot will show you a potential completion time for your project. The green, yellow, and red zones are fully customizable and can be changed by changing the ABCD values in the project settings, as shown here. It is recommended to create snapshots regularly, especially when you make updates to the project schedule, to see how you are progressing towards the project completion. As you can see, our simple one-click fever chart provides a concise and intuitive way to monitor and communicate project status. Hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.